Toussaint the third. Couldn't get it out my head or get it off my chest, so I wrote it on my shirt. It's kind of funny being human nowadays. I can feel the minutes swimming relay races through my veins, but if death wants to flirt, she can find me at Sadie's dancing with taxes and every other common curse. I cut the grin, she drops the smirk. We save the talk, cause we both know she's crazy like a fox and not worth the promise first if I can't even promise Earth that I'll be back every time my shoes lift off the dirt. Love your life, and it'll love you back. Sure. I hold to that as much as gravity's just a word, because to learn how to fly, you gotta learn how to fall. And if you can stick the landing, then you can fool them all. You see, the queens of recess never needed kings or crowns. They could freeze tag a game of kickball because they owned the crowd. I outran the herd and only slowed down to walk my grandma to church. She tells me stories of family and fire and madness. I tell her keep it real. She tells me keep it Irish Catholic. And it's that quick. Between a woman's Sunday best and a kid trying to tame a Sunday mess. And urban warfare, courting cold stares and crotch grabbing. But it doesn't mean you've grown a pair. You're only one. In an equation of these avenues, active factors, building with addition by subtraction, clacking contraption, slightly shy, dying, laughing, crying and smiling for the same moment passing. So excuse me while I close my eyes. Turn off the headlights and blow through this stop sign. You want to find out what's meant to be? Well, let me show you how to let go of everything. His gun shook like his confidence when he told me hands up, while hip-hop was hand in hand with hip-hop in handcuffs. By then I'd had enough and let the hammer drop. Pulled the machine loose cause Minneapolis and not this town can catch fire for all I care. So put your cigarette lighters and spray cans in the air. This goes to those huffing happiness out the Ziploc for the fallen bridges a governor couldn't lift up. This goes to those who have been to the bottom of the bag and have been back to take another drag. See, I can spell addiction with 4 letters. I'll show you how. But you'll have to pour another beverage. It gets worse just before the good weather, so me laughing at the rain, that's just for good measure. I understand sometimes you grin just to look clever, and that's okay, because I only do it when I'm out of leverage. So understand the circumstances won't get acceptance. We can sit here and count down the seconds, but even death in old westerns didn't get a moment's preface. So by the time you gotta call the new Avengers, they'll be shooting messengers through the messengers. You never expected it would all come back to par, and the balance will return like the Hulk from Sakaar. Well, I'm here, listening to the wind kiss the trees, sometimes mistook for the sound of sewage flowing underneath the streets. In a blink of this war, I could have swore for sure I saw Toussaint the third biking around the corner. So excuse me while I close my eyes, turn off the headlights and blow through this stop sign. You want to find out what's meant to be? Well, let me show you how to let go of everything.